Welcome to video lecture series on subject surveying. Today we learn the unit number 4, tachyometry. So before starting the tachyometry, in third unit we see the theodolite survey. In theodolite surveying we see the 20-second vernier transit theodolites. So tachyometry is nothing but a vernier transit theodolite in which a steady diaphragm and analytical lens is provided. So it is called as tachometer. So 20-second vernier transit theodolite already we have to learn or study. So what is the use of the 20-second theodolite? You have to measure the horizontal angles, vertical angles, then you have to prolong the line, extend the line, or you have to measure the bearings. So these are the some application of the theodolites. Here in tachyometry we have to based on same instrument, or you have to learn the same instrument, but in that instrument when the analytical lens and steady diaphragm are fitted, then it is called as tachyometers. Okay. So before starting we see the first syllabus. It is a small unit. First, introduction, application, principle of the stadia here methods with vertical staff to determine the horizontal distance and elevation of the points, then constant of tachyometer and tachyometric contouring. So these are the syllabus related to the tachyometry. So you can see here, this is the tachyometer or 20-second theodolite. So where that analytical lens and steady diaphragm are fitted. So when we have to observing, so this is your optical glass. Okay, here the exactly opposite, or we call as this part is called as a telescope. Here is the vertical circle, here is the horizontal circles. Okay, so when the steady diaphragm, so there are different types of the steady diaphragm. It may be circular cross sections or horizontal cross section. So when the steady diaphragm are provided near the eyepiece, okay, so and analytical lens is provided near the object glass, then that instrument is called as tachyometer. So what is the use of the tachyometer? So tachyometer, use of the tachyometer is to measure the vertical distance. Also you can find out the vertical distance, just you know the we have to require the vertical angles, then you can find out the vertical distance. Before that use is to measure the horizontal distance, but here you can also measure the, or you can calculate the vertical distance. Okay. So tachyometry or telemetry is a branch of angular surveying in which the horizontal and vertical distance of points are obtained by optical means as opposed to the ordinary slower process of measurement by tape or chain. Is nothing but to oppose the ordinary slower process of measurement. As we know that by using the chain and tape you can also measurement the horizontal and vertical distance, but we have to require what there is the some error may be occurs, or it is a slower process, or readings may be incorrect. So by using the tachometers you can find out exactly that distance. Okay, this is a method, rapid methods. Then tachyometry is the Greek words means quick measuring the horizontal and vertical distance of points on the earth surface relatively to the one another are determined without using a chain or tape or a separate leveling instrument. Preparation of contour maps or plan with higher accuracy, and also to provide a check on distance measure with the tape. So where there you cannot use the your chain and tape, at that conditions you can use the tachometer. So what is the need of the tachometry? So the need of the tachometry is steep and broken ground, you can also use deep ground, then stretch of water or swam, etc., where the chaining is difficult or impossible. At that condition, you can use the tachometer or tachometry. Then use of the tachometry. First, as you know that horizontal and vertical distances, preparation of topographical maps with require both the elevation, horizontal distance, survey work in difficult terrains where the direct methods are inconvenient, detailing filling, recognition survey for highway and railway, checking of already measured distance, hydrographic survey, establishing the secondary control. At that condition, you can use the tachometry. Then stadia diaphragm, a transit threadlight fitted with the stadia diaphragm. So, this is the different stadia diaphragm. In addition to its convex lens, in bracket analytical lens is provided between the eyepiece and the object glass at a certain fixed distance. Okay, and various patterns of the stadia diaphragm. This is the different stadia diaphragm. So, you can see towards your object, either you have to bisect the object in this cross section or in this cross section at the center. Here you have to bisect, here you can bisect. Okay, there you can also at this position you can bisect the you are at the exactly center. So, this upper crosshair and here is the this upper crosshair, sorry, this is upper crosshair, this is lower crosshair, here is upper, this is a lower cross section. So, in case of tachometry, you have to get the 3 readings over the stop. As we know that over the leveling stop, you can take the 3 readings: upper crosshair reading, central crosshair reading, and lower crosshair reading. So, these transit light stadia diaphragm are fitted. So, that is a different types. These types, it may be these types or it may be these types also or these types also. Okay. So, what is the instrument required for the tachometry? First, you have to require a tachometer, another is the leveling stop and stadia rod. Okay. So, these are the instrument required for the tachometry. Then transit threadlight fitted with the stadia diaphragm consists of one stadia hair above and the other an equal distance below the horizontal crosshair, being mounted in rings and one of the same vertical plane as the horizontal and vertical crosshair. Okay. The simple external focusing telescope, this is the different types of the tachometer. Second is the external focusing analytical telescope, third is the internal focusing telescope. Okay. A tachometer must essentially incorporate with the following features. Remember that a tachometer having the multiplying constant, if you have to provide a stadia diaphragm and analytical lens, then that multiplying constant f upon I we have to denote that value is 100, where f is the focal length, I is the stadia interval. Then if the tachometer is provided an analytical lens, it is called as additive constant. The telescope should be fitted with an analytical lens to make the additive constant f plus d exactly 0. Then this we called as that constant is 0, f plus d is equal to 0, and when the stadia diaphragm is provided, then the value of multiplying constant is 100. You remember that. Okay. The telescope should be powerful, having the magnification of 20 to 30 meters. It means you can see up to the 20 to 30 meter also. The aperture of the objective should be 30 to 45 mm diameter to have a sufficiently bright image. For a small distance, generally up to the 100 meters, ordinary leveling stop may be used. For greater distance, a stadia rod may be used. Stadia rod is nothing but that is a type of the your leveling stop. Over the readings are digitally, or you can see the readings for the more distance or larger distance. The eyepiece should be greater magnifying power than usual for the clear stop reading from a long distance. Okay. A stadia rod is usually of one piece having 3 to 5 meter length and graduated in 5 mm for a smaller distance, and while for a longer distance the rod may be graduated in 1 centimeter. Okay, for the longer distance you can use the stadia rod of 1 centimeter, that that you can measure that over the smallest 1 centimeter is the smallest the readings you can counted over the stadia rod. Okay. Then what is a analytical lens? It is an additional lens is provided at the external focusing tachometer between the object glass and eyepiece. For calculation of horizontal and vertical distance of constant, f plus d is equal to 0. If tachometer is provided analytical lens, then calculation become simple. Okay. So, this is about the tachometer. So, you remember that a tachometer is nothing but a transit lens in which stadia diaphragm and analytical lens are provided. So, this is about the tachometers. Thank you. If you have any doubt, ask me in our discussion section. Thank you for watching this video.